The story continues as the girls move closer to Rentaro. Kusuri urges Rentaro to escape. Following her advice, they quickly go through a door and lock it behind them. Kusuri then reveals that making 4 doses of the neutralizer on the spot isn't possible. To survive, they need to evade the Kiss zombies and head to the chemistry laboratory. Leaving the pursuing zombies behind, Rentaro and Kusuri find themselves on the way to the laboratory. However, their escape is cut short as they encounter the girls again. In a bid to slow down the pursuing girls, Kusuri searches for a drug. She pulls out a potent drug capable of melting the skin and causing intense pain. Despite its potential effectiveness, Rentaro firmly prohibits her from using it on the girls. They then start running again. Rentaro observes that the girls are unusually faster than normal. He speculates that their enhanced speed may be a result of superhuman abilities acquired due to the absence of limits. As the chase continues, Rentaro and Kusuri face another unexpected twist. The vice principal appears in the hallway, seemingly intent on kissing them. Kusuri throws a drug at the vice principal, leaving her really angry because they messed up her makeup. Seeing the vice principal in this furious state, Rentaro compares her appearance to the view of an abyss staring back at them. Kasuri realizes that her drug didn't work on the old woman because her makeup blocked its effect. Rentaro expresses his belief that science can't overcome the monsters they are facing. Despite the setback with the vice principal, they manage to get rid of her. However, the zombies are still on their tail. This time, they decide to split up to try and ambush the pursuing zombies. Rentaro remembers that the zombie's objective is to kiss him, so he can separate from Kasuri. They successfully execute the plan, and Rentaro finds himself being chased by Shizuka. Despite the drug, he notices that her speed is still slow due to her weak physical ability. Planning to lose her before the other 3 zombies surround him, Rentaro runs away. But Shizuka falls to the ground. Concerned for her well-being, he checks on her, sees her red forehead, and decides to take her to the infirmary. After taking care of her, Shizuka returns to kiss him, and Rentaro realizes he's caught in a Resident Evil version of the zombie kiss. Trying to resist, he is kissed multiple times, making him lose track of time. Realizing his duty, Rentaro pushes Shizuka away, determined to return her to normal. He suspends her in the air with a clothes hanger and leaves, promising to bring her back to normal. On his way to the laboratory, Rentaro encounters 2 other zombies, leading to another chase. This time, they use their heads, and Kairin throws Hikari towards Rentaro, immobilizing him. Hikari is the first to kiss him, followed by Kairin, and they take turns. Rentaro feels his mind erasing again. Unlike Shizuka, they are more challenging for him to resist. However, after the kisses, they start arguing among themselves. Rentaro observes that even though the girls have turned into zombies, they still act the same as before. Seizing the opportunity, he takes advantage of their distraction and makes them kiss each other, causing them to forget about him. Rentaro explains that the drug they took compels them to kiss whoever they like uncontrollably. In essence, the 2 girls actually love each other, leading to their constant troublemaking. Rentaro, initially confused by their behavior, realizes he had mistaken their friendship for passion. He watches them kissing until he remembers his purpose, to go to the chemistry laboratory. Upon opening the door, he unexpectedly encounters Nano. Quickly closing the door, Rentaro hides in a closet. When Nano exits, she doesn't spot anyone. But Rentaro senses the need to think of a plan as she might find him soon. Putting his hopes in Kasuri, he wishes she takes the chance to enter the laboratory. However, to his surprise, Kasuri is also hiding with him. Feeling hopeless, Rentaro questions her presence. Kasuri explains that when she tried to enter the laboratory, Nano saw her, and so she hid there to avoid being found. This revelation raises suspicions because Nano should be searching for Rentaro, the one she wants to kiss. Kasuri suggests that Nano might have realized they were together, and Rentaro acknowledges that it was Nano's order to surround them. It becomes evident that becoming a kiss zombie did not erase all of Nano's intelligence. Despairing at the thought of being found, Rentaro and Kasuri discuss a plan. Kasuri proposes that Rentaro should run out to attract Nano's attention, allowing her to enter the chemistry laboratory. While Rentaro has also considered this idea, he worries it would seem suspicious if he ran away immediately after hiding, potentially alerting Nano to their tactic. Desperation sets in as they realize time is running out to reverse the effects. Kasuri, overcome with guilt, begins to cry and confesses that she always causes problems with her drugs. She reveals her financial struggles and ongoing failures in the chemistry club but emphasizes that she doesn't want to be hated or burden Rentaro. Expressing her deep love for him, Kasuri decides to take the extreme step of giving up on developing drugs forever. Just as despair seems to prevail, she suddenly remembers that she has a dose of the reversal drug, bringing relief to Rentaro. The situation takes a positive turn as they only need one dose of the reversal drug to confront Nano and access the laboratory. Rentaro, impressed, calls Kasuri a genius for her quick thinking. However, as Kasuri begins taking the potion, Rentaro questions if it was meant for Nano. To his surprise, Kasuri clarifies that she consumed the potion to return to her normal size because Nano doesn't know her in that form. Observing Rentaro turning red, Kasuri explains that the effects of the drug will wear off soon, and they shouldn't touch each other until then. Considering their plan, Kasuri comes up with a strategy to tie Nano up using her new appearance as a surprise. Facing Nano, Kasuri attempts to use tape to capture her, but the zombie becomes suspicious and captures Kasuri first. Rentaro loses hope, thinking their plan to produce the reversal drug is doomed. However, noticing some of the reversal drug on the floor, he seizes the opportunity and runs away, with Nano chasing him. Rentaro manages to hide in a room, but Nano forcefully enters, tearing off the handle and parts of the door. She successfully kisses him, and fake credits appear on the screen. Just then, Kasuri enters the room and makes Nano drink the reversal drug. Nano questions Rentaro if it was all part of his plan, and he confirms it. His intention was to lure Nano away, buying time until the effects of the reversal drug wore off, causing Kasuri to shrink and untie herself automatically. Explaining the plan to Kasuri, Rentaro realizes that she might not have understood the details. In her mind, he could have used a medicine to melt the ropes. Deciding to set that aside for the moment, they hurry to offer the reversal medicine to the other affected girls. After everyone wakes up from the reversal, Hikari apologizes to Rentaro for her actions. However, she soon recalls kissing Karen, creating a commotion as she claims not to remember anything. Karen contradicts her, stating that she remembers everything, including kissing Hikari. In its tsundere fashion, Karen denies remembering anything, echoing Hikari's stance. Kasuri draws everyone's attention, apologizing for the trouble caused by her drug that led to their unusual situation. Rentaro gently reminds Kasuri that it was one of her drugs that reversed their situation, bringing everything back to balance. He assures her that he is willing to take responsibility for any issues caused by her drugs and urges her not to give up on inventing them. Rentaro emphasizes that inventing drugs is what Kasuri loves to do the most. Expressing his admiration, Rentaro acknowledges that Kasuri's passion for her work is one of the reasons he loves her. The other girls present are left speechless by this heartfelt declaration. Overwhelmed with emotion, Kasuri hugs Rentaro and openly declares her love for him and her deep passion for creating drugs. This brings an end to our episode. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for more such anime recap.